Hello and welcome to the Q&A.
Welcome. Finally, a one-on-one Q&A.
Yeah, so it's me versus you.
It doesn't have to be attritional like that.
It is, it's a competition. Only one of us wins.
What do we win and how do we win it? What's the parameters of this conflict?
We win prize, we lose dignity.
What's the prize though?
To be proud,
Oh,
to have
pride.
pride.
Sorry, I thought I said you win prize, you lose dignity.
Oh, right. Yeah, the prize is pride. Yeah, it's the same thing.
The prize is what?
Pride.
Yes.
Me and Bobby had, I don't know if this is going to make any sense, but the sink was like leaking. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like leaking and then the water like collects and then it starts to smell.
Yeah.
And then I was like trying to explain it to Bobby because he didn't notice and it'd been driving me mad. And then I just said, "Stink driving me mad, stinky water." And now he keeps saying it to me every day. Driving me mad, stinky water.
Oh my God. She's missing out whole words. Just skipping over them.
Yeah, but I think we all got the point.
Stagnant water.
No, stinky.
Yeah, so stagnant water, it becomes smelly. It's when it's
Oh,
still for too
really?
long, yeah.
But why does a glass of water not do that?
I don't know. Maybe it does, though, over time.
But then why does this happen quicker? That's my first question to you.
Why? I don't know.
Then, you're
Okay,
wrong.
my question.
Okay, go.
What is your favorite board game?
Okay.
Oh, God. I wish I hadn't asked. Already, I wish I hadn't asked. Go on.
Why?
I didn't, my thinking about you is that you don't play well with others.
I'm not good at games because I really want to win desperately, but I don't know anything. And those two those two things butt heads terribly.
Yeah. Must be horrible wanting to win, but not having the capability of doing so.
It's very hard. It would be easier if I knew everything and didn't care. That's the dream.
Apparently,
I'm the opposite.
the element of a hero's journey, like the sort of archetype of how we tell each other stories and myths, is that the hero is always trying to get something that they're just not equipped to get, and that's you. Maybe you're a
Thank
hero.
you for calling me a hero.
Mm.
That's what I'm going to take from that. That I'm a hero.
I know you are. Yeah, I know you. Well, that's my present to you. Well done.
Probably Risk, but I haven't played it in a long time because I don't have
great.
the time.
Next question.
But I got more to say.
Okay, go on. You got more to say about
I do
Risk.
enjoy Monopoly, but it's hard just to play with one person, and I don't want Bobby to ever win. So that is hard.
I wish there was a one-person Monopoly you could play on your phone.
Me too. I wish there was that too.
Maybe there is.
Yeah, maybe. My question for you.
Yeah.
What is your favourite board game?
You can't just. Why are you asking the same question?
That was my
back?
question. I had it written down. It's just a coincidence.
Unbelievable, that.
What's your
Absolutely
favourite board
unbelievable.
game?
I don't really play them.
You're wrong.
No, I haven't finished. I was just
-2.
thinking. I was saying I don't
-2.
really play. No,
You
I'm
lost.
thinking. You can't just. You don't get to allocate the points if you're also playing.
I will declare who is right and who is wrong.
I don't
have 1
accept
point.
that.
You
can't
have
do it.
-2.
I'm declaring who's right and wrong. I've got
No.
2 points. You've got none.
That was wrong as well. -3.
You get -5 points for not coming up with your own question and just copying mine.
Next question. Who
No,
decides
I haven't finished
who
my
wins
answer.
and loses?
I haven't answered my.
Me.
I haven't answered the
You're wrong.
question.
Okay.
My favorite board game would probably be the Game of Life. What?
I changed my answer actually. It's the one
You can't go
green
back and-
phone where you call a boy on the phone. That's my favourite.
This is why we need to get like our listeners to ask us questions.
Yeah.
We now know this is unworkable.
Well, it was a new way of doing it. It was like a special because I've got so many questions to ask you.
Go on then. You ask your next
What's
question.
your favourite colour?
Come on.
I don't know. I was thinking earlier. I don't know what your favourite colour is.
I don't know.
How do you not know? You don't know. Well, what are you looking for? You're looking for help from someone. There's no one there.
Black.
No.
What?
You're going to say because it's like the abyss of all colours.
No.
Or it's all the colours put together? Or is that white?
All my clothes are like dark or black. Green. All right, green. Dark green. Forest green.
No.
British racing green.
No.
Why can't I'm allowed to tell you what my favourite colour
Green
is?
isn't anyone's favourite colour.
What?
Nobody's favourite colour is green.
Well, I'm sorry it's not pink or purple or whatever.
You should be. And I actually think your favourite colour is mustard.
It's not my favourite colour. I do like it, but I don't own anything that's mustard, so I
Or
don't.
greige. That's your favourite colour. Greige.
I think your favourite colour is anything that assaults your eyes. Anything that like hurts to look at is your favourite colour. Anything that's aesthetically displeasing
No, pleasing.
is your colour.
Pleasing, aesthetically pleasing. Yours is aesthetically boring. That's your favourite.
Anything that like you have to like squint your eyes to and look away from, that's your favourite colour. Okay, so
No,
question.
it's not because I don't like neon.
My question to you is: would you rather have a skateboard or a full gaming PC?
What?
I don't know. I just came up with that. I thought I'd try and find you a tough one. What would you rather have, a skateboard or a PC that you can play games on? Like full rig, like big screen.
It's really hard. I'd actually really like both of those things. I didn't even know I'd want them.
You don't want
But
either of them. What are you
because-
talking about? You don't like either of those things.
It turns out I do.
No, you don't. You're just doing this to annoy.
Nobody's ever asked. It turns out I do.
So which one do you want?
Look, my heart says skateboard, but I'm injured and wounded, and I can't handle another fall.
Yep. Yep.
No, it's
That's
gonna
true.
have to be skateboard. I'm gonna go skateboard.
You'd rather have a skateboard. You'd rather have like a 50 quid skateboard than a £2,000 gaming PC.
No, £2,000 gaming PC, then I'll sell it and I'll get 100 skateboards.
What you can do with all the skateboards?
Have one on my hand, one on my other hand,
One on each foot.
one on each foot.
And just skate on all fours like a skating dog. Okay, yeah, great.
Yeah, skate like a dog.
Great, that's 5 points to me for that one.
No, I definitely won the points for that one.
No, I got the points because I correctly found two things that you really want.
Yeah, okay. You can have 1 point for that, but you're still on -4. Okay. Would you rather have? Okay, think about this properly. Would you rather have a head for a hat, or a hat for a head?
A hat for a head.
No, obviously not. Obviously not. Then your head would be a hat, but the other way, you suit hats. It doesn't. Your response doesn't make any sense.
No, because then you've got two heads.
No, your head is a hat. Your head
No,
would
you said
be
a
a
head.
hat.
No, you said a head for a hat.
No, yes. And you said
Not a
I'd
head as
rather
a
have
hat.
a hat for a head.
So what were the options? A head. You said a head for a hat.
A head for a hat,
Or a hat for a head.
or a hat for a head. You said
So-
hat for a head. Which is a terrible answer because then you don't have a head, you just have a hat.
Yeah, but on the other example, when you said,
You
would
have
you
a
rather?
hat. Do you have a head for a hat?
Mm.
Then
So that means you got your normal head. Then instead of a hat, you've got another head.
a head for a hat. No, then it just means you suit hats.
No, it's a head for a hat. You're swapping out the hat for another head.
Oh fuck! So you've got a head on top of your head.
Yeah, so you've got a head on top of your head, and I've got no head and just a hat.
How did I lose my own question?
Yeah, so it's 10 points to me and -20 for you for absolutely crashing into a wall there on your own question. All right. What's your favourite dessert?
Chocolate pots. Or a lemon and sugar crepe. Or a cupcake.
Okay, right. So you're not actually
Chocolate
answering.
Guinness cake.
That's the best one.
Chocolate Guinness cake is the best.
That's the top
I'm
one.
saying
Okay.
chocolate pot because that's what I have every day. But if
Yeah.
we're gonna come down to it, it's chocolate
Absolutely.
Guinness cake.
But if you had loads of it, you'd hate it.
Loads of chocolate. No, I wouldn't.
I think you would.
No.
I think if
I
I
could eat the whole
fed you
cake.
so much chocolate Guinness cake that you were sick, and then I kept feeding you more until you were sick again and again, you'd never want chocolate Guinness cake again.
The thing is, you think
So I
that,
ask
but
you again.
actually, in half an hour once I've brushed my teeth and had a bit of toast, then I would want more.
A bit of toast to cleanse the palate. Still hungry, go back for more
Well,
cake.
then, because I've been sick, I want to eat something to settle my stomach. So I've been sick, I'd have a bit of toast. And then I'd think, oh, I know it just made me sick, but I do actually really fancy a bit of chocolate Guinness cake. And I know I've got it in the fridge.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I'm convinced. Well done.
Thank you. Would you rather be a scuba diver
Right.
or a scuba diver instructor?
You can be both, though.
No, you can't be both.
You can instruct people if you know how to scuba dive.
No.
And if you're an instructor,
No, you can't because you know how to scuba dive, but you scuba dive. Your scuba diving technique is so personal that if you were to teach it to somebody else, they would immediately die.
Yeah, I'd have that. That means I've got a special skill where I can just immediately kill people.
Yeah, but you can never. Every time you fall in love, that partner wants to scuba dive.
Well, I'll just say, no, I can't because you'll die.
You're so good at it. Why won't you ever show me?
Every time you fall in love, you just kill all those many times throughout your life that you teach your partner to scuba dive, they'll die. Okay.
And then they can't believe. And then every time they break it off because they just think, why won't you share this passion you have with me? And they
I don't think that's the way.
Kill them because it's so
that's
dangerous.
Not the way. That's not the way it's going to work. You can't just keep talking and get the answer you want out of it. No, I'm going to be the scuba diving instructor that kills people.
No, then you're not the instructor.
All right, I'll be the main lad.
You can never teach.
Yeah, fine.
And everyone you love will die.
I don't know how well you know me, but I've never really wanted to be a scuba diving instructor. I've never ever wanted it.
Have you wanted to be a scuba diver?
No, but you've given me two choices. I think I've wanted less to be a scuba diving instructor than I have to be a scuba diver.
But this way, everyone you love will die.
Only if I teach them to scuba dive and I've got some... What are you talking about?
But
this is mad.
They are not going to be able to accept the fact that you won't teach them to scuba dive.
Which one do you want me to say? Which one do you want me to say?
Whatever you say, I want you to say the other one.
Okay, scuba diver.
That's what you already said.
Yeah, I'm going to go for that.
Fine, on your head be it.
My hat.
No, it was the right choice. Why would you teach when you could do it? Absolutely.
Well, actually quite deep, that question.
Yeah, you handled very tough scrutiny there, and you aced it. I have to say, well done.
20 points, minus 10 to you.
No, you only get 1 point per question. I don't know where you're getting all these...
Well, how have I got minus 4?
Crazy points from. Because you lost so many at the beginning.
We haven't answered that many questions. This Q&A hasn't gone into... Would you rather parallel park your car?
Why has this become a game of would you rather?
Yeah, okay. I'll ask you a normal question just to get to know you better, just to get what your thoughts are. When will you stop voting Conservative?
I don't vote Conservative.
No, but when are you going to stop?
Well, if I never started, then I'll never stop. Wait. I have to stop. I had to stop voting green.
There we have it. She said she'll never stop.
I had to stop voting green.
Why?
Because they never win.
Mm.
And it all just got a bit too desperate that you're like, oh, God. So I had to stop voting green, but I would like to vote green again. When are you going to stop voting Conservative?
I have actually voted Conservative once. Yeah.
For Boris Johnson?
No, it was because I was so it was long time ago. It was...
You just loved Margaret Thatcher.
When was it? It was when it was Tony Blair's last election. And I was so against the Iraq war and what they did. I wanted to get rid of the Labour MP and where I was living. And the only way to do that was to vote Conservative.
Oh, so you voted in David Cameron?
No. The Labour still won.
Oh.
Yeah.
I remember listening on the radio when I must have been really young and John Major lost. I just felt so sad for him. He was on the radio and he just sounded so sad.
Yeah.
I just always feel sad for someone.
Didn't he cry?
Something.
Oh no, Margaret Thatcher cried, didn't she? As she left. Yeah.
If people lose, it is sad, even if I disagree with all their policies and beliefs.
If you were Prime Minister...
Thank you.
No, it's your question. You've got to ask a question now.
No, if I was Prime Minister, what?
I haven't got a question.
Okay, I've got a question for you.
Right.
If you were Prime Minister, what colour would you paint the Downing Street kitchen?
The kitchen?
Yeah.
I'd white.
Then it would show up all the stains.
Yeah, but it would add brightness to a room where you need sort of brightness to see what you're doing.
What pet would you have?
No, it might go now. My question.
No, that was an appendix.
No, it's not an appendix.
That was B.
No, it's my question now.
It was
question.
B. What pet would you have if you
Harriet,
were in Downing Street?
If you were...
Wolf. You should have a wolf.
When you finally achieve your lifetime ambition of becoming a Conservative Prime Minister, how many rabbits would you keep at 10 Downing Street?
No, you just used my own question against me. Look, I was in Pets at Home the other day, and I have to say, these rabbits were so cute, but I don't want a rabbit because I don't believe they can control their bowels, and they just poop everywhere.
So the answer is zero rabbits.
And it would be so undermining when you had the president of Egypt.
The president of Egypt.
You had the president of Egypt in the drawing room, and he slipped over a little bunny poo.
Okay.
And they'd be like, there's the mad English Prime Minister.
Yeah. Is it Prime Minister or Prime Ministress?
That is a really insulting question.
Okay, what about... Oh, it's your question now. I've done that.
I don't want to ask you any more questions.
Why not?
I think I got to know you too well, and now I want to take it back.
All I said is I'd like to scuba dive more than I'd like to be a scuba diving instructor, and now you think you know me. And I like green, but you didn't accept that. You said I like mustard.
Everything I need to know from that answer.
I got everything I need to know before we even started, when you started complaining about the scoring mechanism and then making up your own points.
That was a trap, and you fell into it, and because of that, you lost. You're the loser. Please, we need to remember to ask for questions next time.
Actually, do you know what, guys? Just ask questions whenever you want. I don't think we'll
compile them over the month.
Yeah.
We thought this would be fun this time, and it has actually been quite fun, although I think people have got to know you too much. And you're going to have to spend the whole year trying to unravel the work that you've...
I started by asking you like questions to really get to know you, like what's your board game? That's when I know like how you think in a competitive environment. And then you started asking nonsense, like hat on head.
Well, that actually turned out to be with a whole other layer that I didn't even think about.
Yeah, because you didn't ask the question properly.
No, I was thinking of the phrase, a head for a hat. Like,
is that a phrase?
Yes. Do I have a head for a hat? Like, does my head suit a hat?
Yeah, just say that.
Yes, I've
never heard the term, have I got a head for a hat? And people say, no, you've got a head. There's no hat there. You've just got a head.
Well, I never.
What film shall I watch? That's my last question.
Elf.
Now?
Quick, before the year ends. You haven't watched it this Christmas. You must.
I haven't seen one single Christmas film this year.
I
watched The Holiday.
No, watch Elf.
What's wrong with The Holiday?
Do you know they're not going to make an Elf sequel? Because apparently Will Ferrell and Jon Favreau did not get on.
Really? That's interesting.
Yes, because they're both visionaries.
What? So we get on because we're not visionaries?
Only one of us is a visionary. You can't have two visionaries. You can only have one visionary.
Okay, fine. You're the visionary.
Thank you.
Because you pointed at yourself.
I pointed at myself before
and
you
I saw it
so
because I am a visionary.
Okay, goodbye.
All the best.
All the best.
See you soon. Bye.